Hello everyone, this is Wednesday, the 21st of September. Pretty interesting day, very boring morning. Let's start with our usual scan of the markets. Euro, US dollar, there was actually a breakout of the high here. Very early in the morning. I actually didn't take it because I was in on GU, I was in on cable. So this was a correlation issue. Pity, because I could have got some points here. I was in with GU that I prefer to trade anyway. Then nothing happened during the morning. You could have had a couple of trades here, but we don't care about this. In the afternoon, as you can see, nothing, absolutely nothing happened. You could have had here a sell, but again, we were in the cable again before this happened, and in any case, you could see that it's really too close to support, and in any case, again, after this triple bottom here, I would have got out anyway. This was too late. It was just after 4 o'clock, and instead it was a pretty good day for the cable. Not as good as yesterday, but quite a lot of action. As I said, I entered actually at soon after the open on this breakout. With hindsight, euro against the dollar would have been better, but who knows. The market didn't really give me enough points for a scalp, but you see that here many times it tried to go up, so I closed out a break even. Nothing really done here. I could have probably been triggered here, but this is very close. This is just around 9:30. There were no particularly big news on cable at 9:30, but always something happens at 9:30 with cable, so I decided not to take it. And in any case, it was really close to this support here. By the way, the initial stuff on the first trade would have been probably pretty big, quite down here. But if you can, once actually the market made this low here, you could actually move the stop up there or a little bit lower below the moving averages. Anyway, I went out the break even. Here in the afternoon, well, that was bad, and I think was a little bit pushy. Unfortunately you have the signal here, and you see that there are two problems here. One is the big round number 130, and the other one is very close to these two highs here. So I just wanted to wait a little bit longer. I waited until 130.06, and actually until 07. The market went up, but at this point this was a little bit too big. Anyway, this was a trade, it was a valid trade, and it would have been a loss. You start with a stop loss here, and as soon as this fails and this goes down, you just try to minimize your losses and move the stop something around here, and I was caught here. Now this is the reversal, and unfortunately we had to wait until here. This is the signal. So you were triggered here, and then some agonizing wait was in place. The market really didn't go anywhere, and then could have made something like 5 ticks, 5 points, and then the market went up again. And at this point, when the market tested this low again, I went out for a break even. I thought that this breakout wouldn't happen. And this gives me two opportunities. One is, well, if the market was going up, I would have been actually, I wouldn't have lost because I had a break even. And the second thing is that I could re-enter here if the market eventually broke out on the downside, which is exactly what happened. And I had my points here that's more than compensated for the losses that I had up here. So overall, sort of neutral day, but quite interesting. Big day on oil today. Big news, as you can see. So we were expecting some sort of lower volatility. Even so, that was a valid signal to get in, but it had to be filtered because it would have got in at about 97, 98. So big round number, you filter this one, and you probably would have had a break even on this one. Sneaky this one. Actually, I was just filled, and the market went the other way. So again, we have one loss here with cable. And as you can see, if we try to be a little bit more, well, less aggressive at least, this bar here was a little bit too strong considering the market, and you have to expect some sort of bounce from somewhere, and this somewhere was here, which was very close to the previous low. But anyway, I just entered and I was punished for that. In the afternoon, actually, there was this sell signal here. I wasn't too keen in taking it immediately because it would have put me in at 88 and the low here is 85. So I had to wait for this low to be cleared, and I entered here. A little bit hairy, but I got my 10 points. And then it was all filtering. This is a long that we had to filter because you see it was an entry 96, 97, so big round number. This was just before 15:30, which was the big announcements. Big news. Obviously, we don't trade on this. So this is total mess. The only thing that I was remotely considering was this one, but would have been after the 4 o'clock anyway. Was this re-entry to see if we could test this one? It would have been a break even anyway.